This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Gateway Subaru.
If you drive around Delmarva, you may notice that a lot of the car dealership lots are not as full of cars as they normally are. And there's a good reason for that. I'm here at Gateway Subaru in Delmar to get the scoop on this, and here to help is Sean Edler. So I guess it just all boils down to computers.
Yes, yeah, it all has to do with the semiconductors that they use in cars.
Okay.
There's just a sort of shortage of those because they make the chips that we use on all the cars.
All right, so we need to break that down a little bit. Semiconductors, chips, you know, cars are just a bunch of computers these days, aren't they?
Yes, they are, yeah. Everything's controlled by computer, transmission, engine, it's all got its own little module per se.
Yeah.
And all the chips are used in all those modules.
So they just gotten behind in manufacturing these chips?
Yes, yeah, they just can't, they were, I guess, a smaller order because they thought there weren't going to be as many cars purchased. And that started in the pandemic, and that started the whole kind of shortage of chips.
Ah, so folks are getting out, getting cars, and having to wait a little bit.
Yep.
But not everyone. I mean, there are some good cars, especially here at Gateway Subaru.
Yes.
And we are standing in front of one right now that this is amazing. This is the Wilderness Edition of the Outback?
Yeah, the 2022 Subaru Outback Wilderness Edition. It's basically kind of an off-road version of the Outback. It's got a higher suspension, more aggressive wheels, a lot of extra features.
Yeah, yeah. And I noticed that even the way it's designed with the colors, everything from the word Outback there to the stitching in the on the seats matches.
Yes. Yeah, it's a whole package, including the seats inside are actually a weather resistant or water resistant type material, outdoorsy material, so it can be used a lot more outdoors and not have to worry about things, you know, damaging the interior.
Yeah, because you don't want to buy a brand new car and mess it up when you get it out to do what it's made to do, and that's what this is made to do. So how does it ride?
It rides actually, you know, just as good as any Outback would. It is going to be a little different because it's a little taller, so it's going to feel a little different. But beyond that, it's still an Outback. It does have the XT engine, or the larger turbocharged engine, so it's more powerful than your just standard Outback.
Ah, interesting. So you can take this baby out on the beach?
Oh yeah, the beach, up in the mountains, anywhere.
So tell me what kind of options you have when it comes to the color of the car.
Yeah, there are. It does come in multiple colors. All of them are going to have the flat black hood sticker on it, but there is one that is very specific to this model, and that's the Geyser Blue.
Geyser Blue.
Very unique color.
Yeah, yeah. So this is something that you can use to pick up your kids from school, but then on the weekend you can go out hiking and to the beach.
Absolutely, yeah, you can use it anywhere.
Ah, it is a beautiful car. Well, thank you so much, and hopefully we get a resolution to this chip problem.
Yep, hopefully soon.
Yeah, but in the meantime, take a look at all the great cars they have here at Gateway Subaru, including this Wilderness Edition of the Outback. I think this thing isn't going to be in the showroom much longer.
So what caused the shortage of chips? Remember last year the pandemic increased demand for the personal electronics like laptops and cell phones? Production couldn't keep up with the demand of microchips that those items needed. Now, some auto companies have had to shut down plants until the shortage is over.